Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all had a good holiday break. Today, I am going to be repotting a plant that I probably should have repotted about 6 months ago. And it might get a little gruesome with some root ripping, so you have your warning for that if you don't like to see that kind of stuff. Anyways, here's the plant in question. This is Pleurothallus tigui, and it's one of the larger pleurothalids. It makes these really nice kind of olive green leaves. And I originally had it in a net pot, and you can quickly see why that might not have been a good idea, or if it was a good idea at the time, why maybe I should have acted a little bit faster with that. I'm confident, or I don't know here, I shouldn't say I'm confident. I'm pretty certain that if I cut all these roots off and repot it, the plant will be fine. And so that is why I'm choosing to save the pot rather than try and weed out each one of these little roots here. So this guy has been growing pretty well for me, and I'm going to be moving him into a pot that's basically the same size, except it's not a net pot, and so hopefully the roots will stay within the pot. And just an example of another large pleurothalid orchid I have. Something like this, Pleurothallus gomezii. And you can see here there's lots of good roots growing into the pot, but they don't sneak out the bottom too much. And they don't go everywhere. So yeah, I'm gonna just do that right now. So brace your eyes if this is something scary for you, but I'm gonna just squeeze this a little bit, right? I guess I'm gonna try to pull it out, and I'm quickly realizing that's not possible, so I'm gonna have to. I think cutting it will be the best option. And brute force pulling it might not work. I'll be right back with some scissors. Alright, I got my handy dandy shears, and I'm just going to slice these roots apart down here. I think these are the ones that are holding it in. Let's see. So this cluster here is good. This cluster here, yeah, now that I can push up with it. Okay, that should be pretty decent. So these I don't really know what to do with them. They're going crazy, and so I'm not being as, I guess, destructive as I could be, just because that's just not me. Although I feel like eventually, if I'll lose my mind if I try to save every single one of these roots. Okay. So it looks pretty loose now. Let's see if I can wiggle it out. So looks like the answer is still no. I'm trying to see where it might be locked up. Maybe still down here. I guess another justification for doing this. In the wild, I'm gonna assume these plants don't have perfect little pots, right? And there's probably some stuff that tramples them, destroying their roots, etc. So as long as you're not taking all of the roots away, I think it should be okay. Alright, you can see here, I'm gonna make some progress. And there's that snap sound that is kind of painful to hear sometimes. But, here we go. Alright. Gonna be honest, not as bad as I anticipated. There's only a couple of roots stuck here, and then just a couple stray pieces down here at the bottom of my box. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to. This sphagnum is still fine. You see, it's this nice gold color still, and if you smell it, it still smells pretty good. So I'm gonna just put it in here. What I'll do is, see how it basically fits perfectly. I'm gonna make a little layer of fresh moss around the outside of this pot, and then I'll wrap it with that. So I got my sphagnum moss here, and I'm just gonna wet it a little bit. So moss compresses, right? Remember that. So you don't really need. Ooh. Compresses. No, moss expands. I mean, so when it gets saturated with water, and it can be compressed. That's what I was trying to say. So gauging an exact quantity is not really necessary. Just approximate it. It'll be fine. So I'm doing this because it helps saturate the moss with water a little faster than if you just this little squeezing motion. Kind of like if you were gonna wet a really dry sponge. Alright. So I think I'll put a little layer at the bottom. Just like that. And then I'll just wrap this around. You know what? That bottom layer is all gone already. Just like that. And I think if I shove it down, it should be fine. Never really done this before, so honestly don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know how much you can really see to try to angle it better for you. Okay, I'm pushing this in now. See with my thumb here, this moss. It's very tight, which is kind of unexpected. I thought this green pot was bigger than I guess it is. I guess in doing this too, I've also covered a lot of the roots that were previously exposed, although not a huge deal. They'll get a little more water now, I guess. And here we go. Here is the plant all potted up nice and quick. Don't forget the tag. Probably the most important part of this is to keep the tag with the plant. I think I'll put it on this side. And now my plant is all potted up. You can see down here, there are some roots there, but I don't think they will continue to grow down. I think they'll, again, just like fill out inside what's already there. Good thing about this pot now is it won't keep falling over, because when it was in this pot it kept tipping over. Yeah, so here's the plant. Very very pretty leaves. Again, it's Pleurothallus tigre. Anyways, thanks for watching this quick little video. I hope you all have a happy new year, and I'll see you in the next video.